Hello, 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 hello. So, more filler content. Let's call this a petite destination guide. I am in Gorron. And Gorron is literally, I think, the centre of Little England in this region. And I'll show you a couple of the things that make me believe that. I'm here today for a French class, funnily enough, and it's market day, so I'll try and get a bit of that in as well. So I don't know if you can see it behind me, but there is a clue to where we are. We are in Gorron. Don't you forget it. So Gorron is exceptional in as much as it has an English butchers and grocers. Obviously it's not cheap, but they do a booming business, and that tells you how much of an English presence there is here, or an Anglo presence I should say. And then another main reason why Gorron is so Anglo friendly, it's the location of Gorron Immobilier, which is an agent I've used. I've viewed 2 properties through them. You might remember Donna, English speaking, and it's an agency I recommend. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere down there is the Papillon restaurant, which is where my French class had its Christmas dinner. Also English owned. So you see, there's a theme here, isn't there? So Gorron Market, obligatory crepe van. Little market there, just selling legume. Gentleman here with his little poissonnerie, little fish stall. Got a nice looking charcuterie. Bit of banter going on there between the boulanger and the fromagerie, and he's got all sorts.
Comme tu as été sage, je te donne une image. Hein?
Biggest Emmental in the world. And a little stall here. Just a guy selling all your dried fruits and nuts, bit of olives going on, and I think some spice as well. Oh, teas. And then, to be honest, this guy I seem to see everywhere I go. Trois galettes avec frites, je pense il demandait. Quel saucisson et quel arôme peut-être. So the obligatory bar de sport, tobacco, which is also now becoming a vape shop. There's the end of Western culture. But I like Gorron. Gorron's nice. I think it's popular with the Brits for a reason. And let's see if I can just list some of the surrounding places. Although that signpost helps us out. Ernay, Fougères, Les Tailleurs, Mayenne, Bressy. Okay, let's move away from the signposts and go back to the map. So you can see there Gorron in the middle, and I've just highlighted 3 major towns to the south. Ernay in the middle. I've been there. It doesn't really do a lot for me, to be honest. It is literally a town on the Fougères-Mayenne road. Mayenne to the east, I think is nice. I spend a lot of time in Mayenne and I like it. For me, Fougères is the best of the 3, and we're also moving a little closer towards that Mont Saint-Michel Bay and the coast. And then on this other map, I've just marked some places of interest. The majority of these are all places on the Gorron hinterland where I've viewed houses. So starting left to right, we've got Louvine du Désert. Just next to that, we've got Buet and Fougerolles, Montaudin. I viewed a property there, if you remember. Les Tailleurs, just east of Buet, and just carrying on that D976 is Monty, very nice area. Désertine, just south of Les Tailleurs, again, stands out for Anglo reasons, in as much as it's got a pub, the Red Lion in Désertine. Very popular destination for the English speakers. Passé Village, also notable, Passé de la Conception, for having an English speaking estate agent. San Frambeau, nearly ended up moving there. Ambrières, very pretty, very nice. And the tourist town of Lassay-le-Château. So lots of nice villages, destinations around that Gorron area, that Gorron centre. So this is interesting as well. So this is the Gorron branch of France Service, and I guess this is the French equivalent of Citizens Advice Bureau, kind of. I paid a visit to France Service this week, but in Lassay-le-Château, and they helped me fill out a form to apply for my carte vitale, my French social security number. And you can make an appointment and they will help you with French bureaucracy, paperwork, things like that. I did ask when I paid a visit this week whether they would help me with my application for my titre de séjour, and the answer was no, they couldn't assist with that. But with a lot of paperwork, a lot of French bureaucracy, they can help you. They help the French and foreigners. So again, very Gorron, signs in French and English. And just the other side of the road, Café Corbeau. This is where I had my French class today, and again, English run. Okay, so just a little taster of Gorron. A bit rushed, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just a spur of the moment idea, but I will do some more on a couple of other destinations. If you are thinking of visiting this part of the world, if you are thinking of settling, immigrating, we're immigrants, we're not expats, then Gorron would be high on the list for me of places to visit. And you can see from the piece I did with the maps, you know, a lot of the places where I have looked at properties, they're all in the Gorron hinterland, and I think that's for a reason. You know, it is a part of the world that is popular with us étrangers. Okay, that's it for now. Like I say, absolutely over the moon. 31 days to go till we've got the keys to the property, and then the real content will actually start. Thanks for watching. Hope it was entertaining and informative. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you want to, you can buy me a coffee. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Valentine's Day.